A Trump supporter who spoke to the press about his reason for not getting vaccinated actually doesn't question the efficacy of the vaccine itself, but he does question a different element of the vaccine and is willing to risk his life by not getting vaccinated. So what's his argument? Let's watch.
Why do you not want the vaccine?
I ain't taking that. I ain't taking it. I don't like people trying to push a shot on me or something else because I'm this bull-headedest fella you ever seen.
Last fall, COVID put Wayland in the hospital for 7 days.
I was on everything they had. Steroids, full drip, plasma from people that had COVID, drugs that they give my president, Trump, and they finally burned it out of me.
What's the difference, though, between the vaccine and the drugs that you did take, like Regeneron?
Well, I would have took anything. It wouldn't have mattered what it was.
But why would you trust Regeneron and not the vaccine?
Am I going to have to tell her? I don't know. You know, the one thing is, they shafted my president. They would have had the vaccine, already had it, but they wouldn't give it to him because they knew damn good and well he'd be reelected. There wasn't nothing nobody could do. So they had to swindle around and skin around and keep it from him just as soon as the election was over. Here, we got it. You shafted me out of my president. I ain't taking your medicine. I'll take what they give him, but I'm not taking yours. That's what pissed me off, and I ain't taking it because I'm that bullheaded.
Oh, okay. I do find it, I genuinely find it fascinating, and I'm not being sarcastic here, that, Republicans tend to be far more vocal in their disdain for government control. They claim to be far more willing to question authority. And they claim to be in favor of small government, right? And so it's just fascinating to me that in this case, this man is honest, and I actually respect the fact that he's being open and honest about his reason, right? Even though I disagree with his reasoning here, that he is so in love with Donald Trump that he's convinced himself that Trump got shafted and is willing to put his own life on the line in order to take a principled stand against taking the vaccine, in his mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first of all,
what are you gonna do?
This looks like a skit. No Southern accent I've ever done is as over the top as the one he had. Okay, I was looking for the spittoon somewhere, right? I tell you what, they do. I'm the most bullheaded guy you ever done seen. Well, I know that. Yes, you've proved that amply. Okay, and it's like those. They remind me of the old guys in the Muppets. Okay, except Southern and not hanging out in the post, like the guys on the balcony, like, what's going on with Kermit? I'm not gonna take anything that guy frog says. All right. So, anyways, but I'm with Anna though. They're authentic at least. And I like that. They're better than greasy politicians, right? They're just wrong. Maybe we could work with that, but they're obviously not hiding anything. So give them silver lining on that one. And guys, look, he's not dumb. He is and he isn't, right? He's
convinced himself of a conspiracy like that.
Well, no, but look, so. It's become, loving Trump has become such a part of his identity that he's making life and death decisions based off of how much he reveres the dear leader. Now, you can say that's dumb, but these cultural wars, no, I hear you. These cultural wars warp the culture, and they've separated us out. And conservatives have made a curious choice, but one they've frequently made throughout history, which is they're going to be in the anti-facts, anti-science camp. A bit of a disastrous camp to be in. But then this shows the hilarious hypocrisy of it. So he took all the other drugs, also made by the way, a lot of the same companies that did the vaccines. So it doesn't have to make sense because it isn't about facts or science. In fact, this thing's opposite. So if you come tell them about facts, they say, I don't want your stinking facts. Like, I don't want your stinking vaccine, because by the way, the facts also hurt Donald Trump's feelings. I'm not joking. Like, that was, I mean, the guys who said facts don't care about your feelings now are like, facts hurt Trump's feelings. So we're now opposed to facts altogether. And guys, does any of this make any sense? Pfizer hurt Trump's feelings by releasing it later. That's the conspiracy part that Anna's alluding to. And so Pfizer didn't want to make billions of dollars. They didn't want to rush into that. Okay, that's like the world's worst conspiracy theory.
Right.
Anyway, and hence, that's it, I'm done with Pfizer. Conservatives, you sure about that? You know what else Pfizer makes? Viagra. All of a sudden.
But they never, I mean, conservatives would never have sex for pleasure.
No, it's only to recreate, of course, or procreate.
Procreate, yeah. Please don't recreate.
And so.
Or procreate.
Don't do either. Anyway, no, so like, but all of a sudden though, you say, oh no, you put aside the Viagra. They also hurt Trump's feelings. What happened? How much did they hurt Trump's feelings? It's the same company. Well, no. Facts also hurt Trump's feelings, and what you just told me is a fact, so I'm gonna ignore it. This is the America we live in now. And look, if you're in the South, look, you're a right winger. I love you. Like I kind of want to have but I kind of do. I kind of want to have a beer with that guy because there's no way it's not gonna be.
They seem fun.
Yes,
like they do. I'm not gonna lie. Like they seem fun. Like that's the thing that drives me crazy. Like politics, the culture wars, all of that has like ripped everyone apart.
Yeah.
I would love to have a beer with those two.
Yeah, and they'll tell you some stories, and some of the stories will be fantastic. And
look at that jolly guy.
He's so jolly and a nice dog. And they're on a beautiful American porch there, okay?
Yep.
The guy's color coordinating his bandanas.
I love it, yeah.
We watch some football, grab some wings, we'll have fun. But now they believe wackadoodle stuff. And so now we don't know how to talk to each other anymore. Hey, it's the same company. Me no like facts. Damn it, they kind of ruined it. And it's because the conservative media and conservative leaders put this poison, they poison the well, right? Yep. And so now we can't get along because one side says we won't refuse to talk your language of facts and reason. So that's where we are. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.